Hey guys, Cowskull here. Today we're going to be talking about Generation Ross, the amazing show. This is amazing, and I watched the finale recently, and damn, it was so good. But also, I have some little theories about the show. Disclaimer, uh, these have no background information about it, but I just have a little bit of sense that these might become true if there's a season 2, or we get a lore stream or something, or a little bit like a Q&A. First thing, but anyway, let's get on to it. First theory. Ranboo didn't die. Very far-fetched. We're starting off with a very far-fetched one, but I have a little bit of a hope that Ranboo never died. You see, a lot of people just came back out of nowhere in the show. And as we saw, Sneeg or Sneg and Simon School came back multiple times. From Sneg getting eaten by a monster, coming right back into the Mastermind's game, and Slimesicle getting ripped apart from his stomach, coming back to just doing a regular stream, and then saved by Ranboo. We see multiple people coming back from the dead, because most of that stuff looked like it was fatal. And his chest has been ripped apart ripped apart during that episode for like more than 20 minutes. So I feel like there was no way he survived from that. And maybe there's like some little machine or person that could just bring him back out of like thin air. Or maybe just bring him back. Maybe they have an item on them that like, just brings them back. So going on to Ranboo, the show was still going. So maybe like as in the show, Ranboo never died. Since the show was still going, maybe he will be brought back and still in this like endless torment he had to go through. And maybe maybe in season 2 he comes back and he forgets everything. And then he goes back, and right when he almost succeeded, he gets kidnapped again and has to go through this entire thing. Maybe it's going to just be a loop if there's a season 2. That's going to continue my first theory. A second theory, we were never in control. That's right, I feel like we never were in control. For my first reason, remember when at the last second we had to choose if he was going to live or not? Well, maybe we never could choose that he could live or die. Maybe it was just predetermined that the viewers could react that he died. And on my first theory, maybe he never died on that. Maybe he actually did live. Very well chance, but maybe he did. But also this could go into other stuff. Like the puzzles, when we had to choose like the pipes. Maybe that vote was just predetermined, and they gave us just a random percentage that looked like we were doing something, but really we weren't, and that it was just predetermined. And this can mean a lot, like when we were making that monster, maybe that was predetermined too, and our votes meant nothing. But this probably could just be debunked easily. Little theory. But my third theory, slime equals blood. This is main theory number 1 that I feel like is definitely true, that slime equals blood. Because we saw when he was getting ripped apart, he had slime in him, but right when that glitch happened, it was all red. Everything that was slime covered was red all of a sudden. So maybe slime means red, and if that's true, this is going to be very dark for episode 1, because we saw the demon eat a lot of slime. And like, maybe when Sam was making slime stuff, that was just blood that he was like, messing with. But since he had that mask on, he probably never noticed that it was blood. And so when the demon was trying to give it to Sam's School, he was trying to feed Ranboo blood. And this could probably be true since Slimesicle was a demon during that, and maybe demons eat blood on the regular, and all their victims were blood. And yeah, so that's all my background information I think on that third theory. My fourth theory is the hacker that was helping Ranboo from the start was the owner of the company. First season, I feel like maybe he was giving, like, the owner had like some sick intention to try to give Ranboo just a hint of that has a friend on his side. But really, maybe he was just the owner messing with him and because maybe he was just trying to make the show more entertaining for the viewers, us. And maybe when the end, because we saw that he was ripped, like he got scarred, but maybe like once they left, he was helped immediately by the staff. And because we saw he came back out of nowhere when Rambo was about to escape. And he started just going back to the show. Maybe he was just maybe he's the owner, so maybe he got the control. So that's how he got the control of the entire show and how he was able to hack into it. He portrayed as the hacker, but really he was just the owner of the show, messing with his subjects, messing with his patients, messing with his toys. Like a kid playing with his toys. Very messed up. My fifth theory. What does he mean by they're chosen? Does that mean some people who were just like Rambo were in this and they failed to be chosen and they just died? So does that mean Slime School used to be like Rambo, where he was a subject and he was like a patient, and after he was proven to be qualified, parentheses, he was able to become more like he was able to get controlled easily by the company. And that could really mean that being chosen is worse than death. It seems like being chosen by this company is worse than being dead. Rambo even expresses that he wants to die rather than be in this torment. So maybe this is just like hell for the people, like maybe because they look like they have no free will and they have to get pulled, pulled out. They seem to be in a hypnotic state. So maybe they have to be like pulled out super hard to stop being like hypnosed, and they finally catch on to reality. My sixth theory I think we're on is the people, the robot, the staff, are they human or are they robots? Because as we saw, we heard that he was talking that they were people. They were once people. But then when Rambo stabbed him, virus just came out of nowhere, out of the stomach. Virus came out of him, and Rambo had no sort of reaction. But that makes no sense, because didn't he just say that they might have been people there that were just taken and made into things? The hacker questioned that anything they found in that mall were repurposed into the puzzles and stuff. So maybe people, when they were in the mall, they randomly just like kidnapped them all and turned them into robots. So maybe they were just once been human, but then they became robots and mind controlled. But yeah, that's all my theories for today, and maybe these will come true. If any of these come true, I'll be like so surprised, because I have no background information about these once again. So thank you guys for watching this quick video, and see you guys in the next one.